Good evening. In response to the Obama administration's drive for new gun control legislation, a major proposal today from the National Rifle Association to cut down on gun violence in schools.
Now, the NRA says it spent $1 million to fund a task force, which today unveiled the National School Shield program in the wake of the shooting at Sandy Hook Elementary. Now, here's what it recommends: arming teachers and staff in schools, but only those who are willing to go through intensive firearms training, establishing an online self-assessment test so schools can evaluate their safety policies, and setting up a pilot program addressing mental health issues. So in the meantime, a different task force has unveiled its own recommendations for school safety in Virginia.
The group was appointed by Governor Bob McDonnell, and a prominent member is a familiar face in this area. Northern Virginia Bureau Chief Jeff Goldberg is live in the newsroom with the details. Jeff.
Well, Gordon, the governor called on leaders in education, politics, and law enforcement to focus on school safety, including Loudoun County Sheriff Mike Chapman. The final report is not due out till June, but the early ideas are already taking root. Not far from Loudoun Valley High in Purcellville, the question of school safety isn't much of a question at all.
Anybody that doesn't think it's important, it's got to be something wrong with them.
Monday at Loudoun Valley, the sheriff's office held a drill dealing with the possibility of an active shooter.
Well, it's definitely a priority.
Just as state and national groups are looking at ways to prevent school shootings.
Obviously, our kids are our treasure. That's what we need to protect first and foremost.
A school safety task force created by Virginia Governor Bob McDonnell in the wake of Newtown has made recommendations like requiring lockdown drills and training for school resource officers.
I think getting out in front of the issues is always the key.
Loudoun County Sheriff Mike Chapman is on the task force, helping law enforcement deal with threats stemming from mental illness.
That they're in a position where they understand them better, they can help de-escalate situations better. It's just kind of an overall better understanding of how it works.
Tuesday, the NRA unveiling its School Shield initiative, a report recommending safety measures, most notably having a trained armed officer.
I think it could help.
That's not something that makes me feel safer.
In every school in America.
An armed guard, I think, would just add to the problem.
You can still slip through the cracks, but I mean, you have to have a backup.
Certainly that's an idea sure to continue generating debate on this issue. Now, while the NRA's proposals would impact guns in schools, spokesperson Asa Hutchinson saying today the group's report would not focus on the proposed gun laws currently being debated in Congress. Live in the newsroom, Jeff Goldberg, ABC 7 News.